Hi, Eat to Perform Summer Challengers. I'm Meredith DeLamar, and Ashley asked me to do your Week 5 challenge workout. It's going to be a power yoga session. For those of you that have never done yoga before, I'm going to give you plenty of modifications so that you can get through it. It may be harder than you think because it's a power yoga session especially. You do not need a mat. If you have one, great. If not, you can use a towel. You can use it just on the floor. I always do yoga barefoot. I don't recommend in socks because you can slip, but you can do it in your shoes too if you would like. If you have any questions or concerns or comments, don't hesitate to contact me. You can find me on all of the Eat to Perform Facebook pages as well as in the forums, and I'm happy to help you or give you any advice or information that you need. If you have a hard time reaching the floor when you bend over, if you can't touch the floor, I recommend something like a yoga block. If you don't have an actual block, you can use a dumbbell or a kettlebell or a book or even just a piece of wood, something that'll help you touch the floor when you bend over. And again, like I said, if you have any questions, let me know. So this is a 30-minute power yoga workout. So we always start with our hands on our knees here, we're just going to take a couple deep breaths. In yoga, we breathe in through our nose and out through our nose. Inhale through your nose and exhale through your nose. One more inhale and exhale. Now inhale, roll your shoulders up. Exhale back. Inhale up. Exhale back. Again, inhale up. And exhale back. Very good. Now just take your hands on your knees, press your chest up to the ceiling, and then curl your back, pull away from your knees. And again, inhale up. And exhale back. Very good. Come back to center. We're going to take both of our feet around behind us. We're going to go ahead and get right to this. You want your knees under your hips, hands under shoulders. We're going to do what's called cat-cow stretch. Inhale, curl up to cat, tucking your chin to your chest. And exhale, front-facing cow. You arch your back and look up. Think about the sway of a cow's back. That's what you want to look like here. Inhale, curl up to cat. And exhale, front-facing cow. Very good. Now, I want to show you, you're going to come back to plank. Plank is right here. This can also be done on your knees. Just keep your hips down, back nice and straight here. Now, you can, if you're to plank, this is called a vinyasa pose. You lower to what's called chaturanga, where you hover above the mat, and then come through to cobra. Now, cobra, your hips are down, your legs are down, your shoulders are down, just like this. Now, to make this harder, to get more of the strength, you would go ahead and stay in cobra while I show you this. You come from a push-up, down to chaturanga, and then through to cobra or up dog. Now in up dog, all that's touching is your feet and your hands. And then as you come down, you hover above the mat, you don't touch, you press up to the push-up, and then downward facing dog. But like I said, that can also be done on your knees. From here, we're going to jump or step both feet forward. Just bring both of your feet forward. Inhale, lengthen to a nice flat back. Exhale, fold. And then bring your hands out to the side. Reverse swan dive. Come all the way up. Slight back bend. And we're going to swan dive. You hinge from the waist. Now here's a good place to use that block if you can't touch the floor. You can reach over and hold that block or whatever you've chosen. Inhale, lengthen. You come to a nice flat back. Exhale, fold over. I'm going to set the block aside. And then we're going to reverse swan dive again. Bring your hands out. These are called sunrise salutations, slight back bend, swan dive. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Reverse. Slight back bend, swan dive. One more. These are warming up your legs and your back. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. And reverse swan dive. Come all the way up. Hands up. This is a standing mountain pose. Make sure you can feel the weight of your feet in the weight of your body in all four corners of your feet. Hands are up. Head is lifted. Inhale and exhale. One more inhale. On your exhale, hands to the back. Swan dive. From here, we're going to jump or step, both feet back to plank again. Now from here, lower to chaturanga, either on your toes or on your knees, and then through to either cobra or up dog. Breathe, inhale. On your exhale, come back down, press up to plank, and then take those hips up to the ceiling, downward facing dog. Breathe, inhale, and exhale. One more inhale. Now on your exhale, jump or step again, both feet forward. Inhale, lengthen, nice flat back. Exhale, fold. Reverse swan dive, come all the way up. And bring your hands heart center. Ready, take your hands behind your back. You're going to interlace your fingers. Press your chest out and open. Shoulders are down. Inhale. Feet are hip width apart. On your exhale, forward fold, taking those hands up and off your back. Now, some of you may only be able to get them up just a tiny bit, maybe even only 1/4 of an inch. But if you can take your hands all the way up over your head, that's what we're looking for. Inhale and exhale. One more inhale. Now on your exhale, bend your knees, release your hands, and come through to what's called chair pose. Chair is just what it sounds like you're sitting back in a chair. To make it harder, you go deeper. To make it a little easier, not as deep of a bend in your knees. You want to make sure you can wiggle your toes. All of the weight is in your heels. Your hands can either be heart center, straight in front of you, or straight up. Nice job. Inhale. Now on your exhale, bring your hands back to heart center. We're going to take our right elbow to the outside of our left knee. Press both hands together. Top palm into your bottom, turning your chest toward the wall. It's called a chair twist. And you can open up those hands, extend your arms if you want, but you don't have to. And if this is too hard, you can always just stay right here, heart center. All right, come back to center, inhale. Now on your exhale, we're going to take our right foot, and we're going to go straight back to crescent pose. Crescent pose, toes are forward, front knee is bent, back leg is straight, arms are up. Inhale. Now on your exhale, bring your hands down by your side. Inhale up. Exhale back. Inhale up. Exhale back. Again, inhale up. And exhale back. That leg's probably screaming at you. Bring those hands down by your side. Step back to plank. I'm going to show on your knees this time. Lower to chaturanga. And then through to cobra. Now this is what, if you have a back issue, stay low in cobra. You do not have to be all the way up, arms straight. You can have those arms bent. Inhale. On your exhale, come back down, curl those toes under, press up to plank. Downward facing dog. Inhale. On your exhale, go ahead and jump or step. Both feet forward. Inhale, lengthen, nice flat back. Exhale, fold. Reverse swan dive, come all the way up. Hands heart center again. Behind your back, interlace your fingers, pressing your chest open. Breathe, inhale. And exhale, make sure your feet are hip width apart. One more inhale. On your exhale, forward fold, taking your chest toward the floor, hands up over your head, or just off your back as far as you can. Inhale. On your exhale, bend your knee, release your hands, come through to chair. Now pick your position in chair, just make sure you can wiggle your toes. Breathe, inhale. And exhale, heart center. Inhale. Now on your exhale, take your left elbow to the outside of your right knee. Press that top palm into your bottom. If you want to do the twist, if not, stay heart center. And then if you would like to extend this a little further, open up those hands. But it's perfectly fine to just press that top palm in and push your chest toward the wall. Breathe, inhale. And exhale, come back to center. Inhale. Now on your exhale, take that left leg straight back to crescent. Now I'm sorry, I didn't tell you the modification for crescent is to just not go as deep. So front knee bent, back leg straight. I'm just closer together. If you want to go wider, if you want to make it harder, you go wider. Hands up. And exhale, bring them into your side. Inhale up. And exhale. Inhale up. Exhale. Again, inhale up. Exhale. Last one, inhale up. And exhale, both hands down to the mat. Step back to plank. Lower to chaturanga. Through to cobra or up dog. Again, pick your position here. Whatever strength you have, press up to plank. Downward facing dog. Challenge yourself, but don't hurt yourself. Inhale. Now on your exhale, you're going to take your right leg. I'm going to mirror you here so you can see better. I'm going to take your right leg, extend it in the air behind you, point your toe. Breathe, inhale. And then on your exhale, bring that foot through between your hands. Now if you can't swing your hand up or your leg up like I did, just bring it down. You can come down and walk it forward, just like that. Now your back foot is going to turn out. Line up your heels. Make sure they're in the same plane. You want one straight line. And you're going to bring your hands up. This is warrior one. Back leg is straight. Front knee is bent. Modifications here are to not go as deep. You just want to make sure they're in the same plane. Use your back hand to help you turn your hips to the front and to the ceiling and press into that front knee. Inhale and exhale. On your inhale, interlace your fingers, extend your index finger, and just pull your arms straight up. Inhale and exhale. Again, inhale. On your exhale, press your hands to the back, turning your palms in. Inhale. On your exhale, all the way down to the mat. Step this foot back. Plank. Lower to chaturanga. Through to cobra or up dog. Come back down. Press up to the push-up. Downward facing dog. Inhale. And exhale. One more inhale. Now on your exhale, take your opposite foot, should be your left, extend it in the air behind you, point your toe, and then bring that foot through between your hand. Now again, if you can't do that, just get up here however you can. Your back foot is going to turn out, line up those heels, and come up. Warrior one. Again, use that back hand to help you turn your hips to the front. Press into that front knee. Breathe. Inhale. Power yoga moves pretty quickly. And exhale. Interlace your fingers. Extend your index finger because we're getting your heart rate up a little bit. And breathe. Inhale. On your exhale, palms to the back. Breathe again. Inhale. And on your exhale, come all the way down. Nice job. Step that foot back. Plank. Lower to chaturanga. Through to cobra or up dog. Come back down. Press up to plank. And downward facing dog. Now what we're going to do here is just to stretch our legs a little more. We're going to do what's called walk the dog. Bend your right knee. And then your left. Just alternating back and forth. You can lift your toes up off the mat if you'd like, but just to stretch the back of your legs, your Achilles tendons, your calves. Very good. Press both heels back. Again, we're going to take our right leg, extend it in the air behind us, point your toe, and then bend your knee, taking your heel towards your seat. Inhale. And then on your exhale, you're going to bring that foot through between your hands. Back foot is going to turn out, and we're going to come up. First to warrior one, and then we're going to open to warrior two. Now what you don't want to do is turn your hips. If you're looking at a clock, and warrior one is 12 o'clock, you don't want to open your hips all the way to 3 o'clock. You want to be between 1 and 2 o'clock, because you can hurt your knee if you open your hips all the way. So just rotate your hips. Arms are directly over your shoulders. Over your legs, I'm sorry. Shoulders are down, head is lifted. Inhale, press into that front knee. Modifications here again.
not as deep. You're still going to get strength, balance, but challenge yourself. Now, front palm up, inhale. On your exhale, bring that hand up. Back hand is going to rest on your leg or around your waist, whichever's more comfortable. Inhale and exhale. Press into that front knee. One more inhale. On your exhale, come back, warrior two. Now feel like someone has planted your foot in cement and roped your arm and just pulled you forward. Inhale and exhale. One more inhale. On your exhale, take that elbow to your knee, back hand up, and breathe. Now if you have a shoulder issue and can't take your hand up like that, just rest it in the small of your back and open up your shoulder to the wall. Now if you want a challenge here, hover that bottom hand above the mat. Breathe, inhale. And on your exhale, let the weight of your back hand bring you up. Gaze follows thumbs. Look at your back hand to the front, to the ceiling, and to the floor. And we're going to step this foot back to plank. Now, if you can't swing your foot back like I do to plank, same thing. Come to your knees first, and then plank. Lower to chaturanga, through to cobra or up dog. Inhale. On your exhale, come down, press up to plank, and downward facing dog. Now, gotta do all that on the other side. Extend your left leg in the air, point your toe, and then bend your knee, taking your heel towards your seat. Inhale. On your exhale, bring that foot through between your hands. Now we're gonna turn our back foot out, line up your heels, come up, establish warrior one. You can use that hand to help you get your hips to the front if you need. And then turn and open to warrior two and press into that front leg. Breathe, inhale. Make sure you can wiggle your toes. The weight's in your heels, not your toes. Now, arms are out over your legs. Head is lifted, shoulders are down, core is nice and tight. Breathe, inhale. And exhale. Front palm up. Reverse warrior and press into that front leg. Inhale. And exhale. Doing great. Inhale. On your exhale, come back. Warrior two. Feel like someone planted your leg and roped your arm forward. Extended warrior. Breathe. Inhale. And exhale. One more inhale. On your exhale, elbow to knee. Back hand up unless you have a shoulder issue. And then if you want a challenge, hover that hand above the mat. Still pressed into that knee. Inhale. And exhale. One more inhale. On your exhale, come all the way back up. Gaze follows thumbs. Look at your back hand to the front, to the ceiling, and then to the floor. Step this foot back to plank. Lower to chaturanga, through to cobra or up dog. And then everyone's just going to come down and lower down to the floor. We're going to do a little bit for our core. Inhale, lift up legs and arms. Breathe. Inhale. It's called locust pose. And exhale. One more inhale. On your exhale, release. Take your cheek to the mat. One breath, inhale. And then on your exhale, lift up, inhale. And exhale. Lift, inhale. And exhale. Come down, hands under your shoulders. Curl those toes under. Press up to plank. And downward facing dog. Inhale. And then on your exhale, jump or step, both feet forward. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Reverse swan dive, come all the way up. Heart center. The next pose we're going to do is called warrior three. It is also a balance pose. So I'll give you several different modifications of this. Hands come up, inhale. On your exhale, press your palms out. Feel like you're scooping all the air into your body. interlacing your fingers, you're going to take your left leg straight back and balance with your hands by your ears, your chest parallel to the floor, and your legs straight out. Now, if you can't do that, modifications would be to have your hands down here or by your side, or your leg not as high, just balancing on this one leg. You could also use that block or something to hold you there to get some strength in this right leg. But if you can get your hands all the way out, extend your index finger, breathe. One more inhale. On your exhale, come all the way back up. Heart center. Now, try to do what you can in that pose and try to just build strength. You're balancing on one leg. Inhale, hands up, palms to the front, scoop all the air in, interlace your fingers, extend your index finger, and bring your right leg back. Now balancing on your left. Again, hands can be here, by your side. You can use that block to help you. Breathe, inhale, and exhale. Inhale. On your exhale, come all the way back up. Hands, heart center. Very good. Adjust your feet. We're going to do one more balance pose. Feet hip width apart. This is tree pose. It's a very common yoga pose. Great for balance and strengthening your core and your legs. Inhale, hands up. Heart center. Take your right foot to the inside of your ankle, your calf, or your thigh. You can also use a wall. You can step over to a wall and hold on here if you need. Stop and start again. You can even keep that toe down if you're not feeling really balanced. Breathe, inhale. It's okay to stop and start again. On your exhale, you can bring your arms up. If not, you can keep them heart center. But if you're feeling really balanced, bring them out. Inhale and exhale. Nice job. Focus on your core. Keep it nice and tight. One more inhale. On your exhale, heart center. Think about keeping that core nice and tight, and that'll help you focus on your balance. Inhale up. Heart center. Also find a focal point, something that's not moving that you can focus your attention on. Bring your opposite foot up to the inside of your ankle, your calf, or your thigh. Try to keep your foot away from your knee. You don't need to be pressing extra weight on your knee. Breathe, inhale and exhale. Now inhale all the way up. And exhale, open. Breathe. Inhale and exhale. Again, inhale and exhale. Last one, inhale and exhale, heart center. Very good. Slowly with control. Release. Very good. Inhale, hands up. Slight back bend. Swan dive. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, full jumper step. Both feet back to plank. Lower to chaturanga. Through to cobra or up dog. Come back down. Press up to plank. Now, take your right hand, place it in the middle of the mat, and turn to a side plank. Now, side plank, you can balance on your feet, but you can also be on your knees, lifting up through your waist. Here, if you want it a little harder, you can lift that leg. If you're down here, if you're up on your toes and you're feeling nice and balanced, you can also lift your leg. Very good. Inhale. On your exhale, come back to center. Sit down for just a second. Shake out those wrists, because that's hard on the wrists. Come right back to plank. Left hand, opposite side. Breathe, inhale, and exhale. And again, you're going to get good strength right here on your knee, lifting up through that waist. Lift up that leg if you want. Breathe, inhale, and exhale. Very good. Come back to plank, and then lower to your knees. We're going to come all the way up, cross your feet behind you, and just sit back like this. And we're going to bring our feet forward Hips forward. We're gonna bring our hands up, inhale, and on your exhale, lean back, engage your core. Breathe, inhale, and exhale. One more inhale. On your exhale, we're gonna come to boat pose, which you can either do here, holding your knees. This is boat, but if you need to do a variation of that, knees bent, holding knees, just engage your core. Breathe and don't hold your breath. Breathe. One more inhale. And exhale, we're gonna bring our feet down, hands under shoulders, and lift up to reverse plank. Now, if you can't do reverse plank, you can always do tabletop right here. Breathe, come back down. We're gonna go right back to boat. Breathe, inhale, and exhale. One more inhale. On your exhale, hands down. Reverse plank or tabletop. Inhale and exhale. Back to boat. Last one. Core should be feeling it. And back to plank. Breathe, inhale, and exhale. Bring your hips down. Scoot them forward, and we're gonna roll down on the mat, one vertebrae at a time. Roll all the way down. Walk your feet back. We're gonna do a bridge. So we're gonna roll up, one vertebrae at a time. Roll up, lifting your hips up off the mat. Then take your arms and roll them under your shoulders, like this. If you can't get your hips up very far, this is another place that block or something can come in handy to kind of put underneath you, like that. But just get those hips up as far as you can. And then think about squeezing your knees together, and we're gonna extend our right leg. Breathe, hold, lift up through your hips. Inhale, and exhale, down. Opposite, lift. Keep lifted through your core, your legs, your back. Breathe, inhale, and exhale, down. Release your arms, one vertebrae at a time, roll down. Now extend your legs out. Bring our hands up over our head. Inhale, roll up one vertebrae at a time, roll up. And exhale, roll over, or fold over, I'm sorry. Point your toes. Inhale up. Now as you come down, keep your toes pointed, take your hands towards your feet and roll down one vertebrae at a time. All the way down. We're gonna do that again. Inhale up. And exhale over. Very good. Inhale, come back up. And bring your hands by your side. Bring your feet in to just a nice, easy seated pose. If you can't sit cross-legged like this, you can have your feet out, straight, whatever's comfortable for you. Bring your hands to your knees. We're just gonna take a few minutes here at the end of our practice. We always do what's called savasana, which is a relaxation. In power yoga, we don't do a lot. We're not gonna put you to sleep or anything. We're just gonna do a couple deep breaths. Inhale, and exhale through your nose. One more inhale. Now on your exhale, drop your chin to your chest. Inhale. And exhale, take your right ear over towards your right shoulder. Inhale. And exhale, chin to chest. Inhale, left ear, left shoulder. And exhale, chin to chest. Recover your head. Inhale, both hands up, and we're gonna twist. Take your right hand to the outside of your left knee, and just turn and look over your shoulder. Breathe, inhale, and exhale. Inhale, both hands up. Exhale to the other side. Look over your shoulder. Breathe, inhale, and exhale. One more inhale, and exhale. Inhale up, hands down by your side. Just take a minute, close your eyes, listen to my voice, and breathe with me. Inhale. As you exhale, think about releasing any stress and tension from the top of your head all the way down through your toes. Do a mental body scan. Inhale. As you exhale, look for areas of tension, tightness, soreness. If you find any, take a minute, focus on that spot, and exhale and just let it go. Inhale and exhale. Now focus on your inhale. As you inhale, think about inhaling all things that are good, light, warmth, life. And exhale. Inhale healing oxygen for your muscles and your organs. Think about all the good that you did for your body in this 30 minutes. And exhale. Very good. One more breath. Inhale. And exhale. Slowly open your eyes. Bring your hands to heart center. In yoga, we say namaste. Namaste means the light in me recognizes the light in you and is a sign of gratitude, connection, and respect. Hopefully, you found this fun and got a good workout. And again, if you have any questions, don't hesitate to let me know. Thank you. Namaste.